What's up guys, Dana Lynn Bailey here, and today I have my top 5 at home, no equipment exercises that you can literally do anywhere. So maybe you're short on time and you don't have time to make it to the gym, and you just need to get a quick workout in, a nice full body workout. These exercises can do it for you. Or maybe your gym's closed because the world's still weird. I have 5 exercises. We're gonna be hitting chest, back, shoulders, legs, and arms. Full body, my top 5 exercises, and all you need is like a couple random pieces of furniture. So, let's go.
Dana Lynn Bailey.
Let's go! Do what I do! Work like I still got something to prove! Let's go! All I do! Work like I still got something to prove!
I haven't even said a line yet. Today we're doing a voiceover because the day we filmed this, I decided to blow my larynx out. So I literally had no voice. So this is a couple days later and my voice is kind of back, but I'm gonna be going through it voiceover style. And you can be super impressed with all of my, what is it, sign language. I was like, what is this? Sign language. All right, there's my dumb little face. Here I am trying to explain to you that I can't talk because I'm an idiot, blow myself up, kill me. That's pretty much it. Here we go. Let's see how we do this. So first exercise that we're gonna be doing is for chest. Obviously push-up is just the easiest, number one, and it's just a great exercise, and there's so many different variations of a push-up that you can do. The one I'm going to be showing you today is a PLYO push-up. It's gonna work your chest, your triceps, and shoulders. The PLYO push-up, you can do it just with your hands at shoulder width, but we're gonna be doing a PLYO push-up where we go wide to narrow. So you're gonna go start in a wide push-up, so abs nice and tight, butt tight, and then you're gonna push yourself to a close grip push-up, which is then gonna target your triceps a little bit more. That wider one, you're gonna feel that more obviously in your chest and your shoulders, and then when you move to that close grip, it's gonna hit those triceps really good. And then obviously anytime you're pushing and leaving the ground, you're gonna be helping get more of that like power. Plus, it's gonna leave you a little bit winded. So, PLYO push-ups. All right, second exercise is going to be for our back and our lower back. I was gonna say do an inverted row, but I feel like with DLB Daily, I threw inverted row in, but a lot of people didn't have like a good station. So this is gonna be our alternate to an inverted row. So we're doing a Superman, and then I just have a pillowcase. Like you can use a towel, anything, and it's just to kind of simulate like a bar that you're pulling down. Now the biggest thing here is when you go up, now that I'm looking at myself, I'm not that flexible in my lower back. I wish I could go up a lot higher. So you're pulling that chest and your legs as high up off the ground as possible, which is then obviously hitting that lower back. And then as you're up, you're really gonna squeeze that bar. It's not a bar, but pretend you're squeezing that bar down. So it's almost like it's not an isometric, but it's gonna feel like an isometric contraction because you don't have any weight. So I want you to be squeezing all of your back muscles as hard as you possibly can, squeezing your lats so that it feels exactly like it would if you were doing a lat pull down. As far as like rep ranges go for something like this, anywhere between like a 10 to 12, maybe even 15, but really concentrate on slowing this movement down as possible. You can even get to the bottom, hold for a 2-second count, and really get that isometric contraction there, and then extend back up. All right, exercise number 3 is going to be majority for our shoulders, upper chest, and then obviously tricep. Now I'm going to show you two different versions. This is obviously the easier of the two versions. This is just a pike push-up. So very similar to a shoulder press, but we're using our body weight as the weight. The closer your feet are to you, the harder it is, the closer they're away. You start moving down more towards your chest, but we want to keep this up on our shoulders. So try to get in that pike position as much as possible and keep all of your body weight on your shoulders. As far as hand placement, we're just really just right outside our shoulders, just like you would if you were doing a dumbbell press. And then you're just lowering your head to the ground and then pressing back up. I'm then going to show you, so if you can do this, let's say 10 reps of this, pretty easy. I'm then going to show you a little bit harder version. All right, next I'm going to show you, so if you can do a good solid 10 reps from the floor, the next step would be elevating your feet. So I'm just putting my feet up on the couch, which obviously now there's more body weight that I'm going to be pressing. With my feet on the ground, less body weight. The higher your feet go, the more body weight you have. And if you really want to make it hard, you could do handstand push-up, handstand push-ups. My balance is just not very good, and I didn't feel like breaking a window, so we were just doing them right from the couch. All right, we are on to exercise 4. We're hitting our legs, our hamstrings, our booty, our calves, and it's gonna make you sweat. So one of my favorite exercises of all time are a Bulgarian. I've done Bulgarian so many different ways. Hits your quads really good when you keep your chest up. It can hit your hamstrings really good if you have a lean forward and a torso lean. It can hit your hamstrings and glutes. I'm gonna do 3 different stages of this. So that was stage 1, just a simple Bulgarian. Now we're going into a little more of a PLYO. This will be a little bit harder. Anytime you add jumping or any kind of plyometrics, obviously adds power, and it does make it harder, and it does make you work on your balance a little bit more. Now this is the hardest one of all. This one is a sprinter Bulgarian. I fell on the first one. We can even keep that in. I wasn't ready for that. I forgot I fell. Whoopsie. Let's get up now, Dana, Jesus. Shake it out. All right, now we're doing number 3. Back to it. This time we are going to be jumping and driving our knee up to our chest. So obviously a little bit harder than the last one. It's also gonna take some bounce on the way back down. But that whole knee drive is just really, think of it like a sprinter, like sprinting. You need a ton of power to get that knee up to your chest. And then as you come back down, make sure you are catching yourself. You don't want to land stiff-legged. You want to bend your knee. You're basically landing already in a squat. All right, last exercise. Exercise number 5, targeting our triceps, our shoulders, and our chest. This is going to be one of the ones where I show you an alternate variation to make it a little bit harder. This is just a simple bench dip. I love dips. Again, really easy to do. Targets your triceps right here at the very bottom. I like it because I really get a good stretch in my shoulders. So I get a good shoulder pump from this too. So any kind of dips is gonna work that upper chest, your shoulders, your triceps. Big thing here is to try to keep your elbows angled back. So if you notice that if they start going like out to the side, you just wanna try to tuck them underneath, or not tuck them underneath, but tuck them and keep them right next to your lats and keep them tucked back. Oh, my phone just went off. All right, next up, we got a weird dance that we'll need 2 stools for. So if you have 2 high stools, So this will be the harder version. So this is more of like your regular like dips. So this is not a bench dip. And we're even adding some abs in there. So you get some high stools. Again, make sure as you're bending your elbows are pointed back. And then at the top, I'm just doing a little knee tuck to add a little ab movement in there. So another really great exercise, keeping it yourself elevated this way. If you angle your body a little bit forward, you're gonna target your front delts and your chest a little bit more. So yeah, slightly move, I'm angled forward, which then targets the chest and shoulders. Yeah, so this one is just like a really fun exercise, and I really enjoyed adding the little tucks to it. Just made it overall just a bigger, cooler movement. All right, guys, this is me saying goodbye, and hopefully you enjoyed and understood some of my sign language. Right there, I'm telling you to subscribe, peace sign, flex it. Peace again, so many peace signs. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, I love you.